Right, let's try this again, shall we? Hello, how about this? My goodness, I don't even need the light this time. It's actually quite bright. Okay, so to delete. Let me make sure I got everything working. Right, okay. I need to go to live. Oh, it's gonna take a moment. Hello to everyone who is watching the vlog, the VOD. That's it. It's been a while since I've done this. I'm a bit slightly differently positioned. Let me make sure I can be heard. Pretty sure I can be heard. It's just, same rubbish microphone, of course. Right. Let me try this again. I wonder if anybody heard that. Right. This live stream to delete. Get rid of that because that was a bit of a nightmare. But if we can actually get this done properly, I'm hoping everything's going to stay plugged in and work. All right. You are going to hear. Oh, for God's sake. Adverts. Okay. I need to make sure everything's working because that has been a very long. My face is so massive. Look at this. Oh wait. Okay, so sound test. Okay, that's good. So let's do the ping on. Ew, don't get rid of that tab. Good lord. Got an ulcer right there. It's killing me. Well, that doesn't matter. That's fine. Right, at everyone. Oh, it's been a good while since I've done a live stream. The hiatus has been a thing, and there's plenty of people outside. I promise you that won't be me. I'll explain that in a moment. So, I'm going to give it a few moments for everyone to come on in. I've realized the title is incorrect. I need to fix that now. That says Louis live. And my name is Louis. So. How in... That was incorrect last time as well. Right, we need to fix it here. So now, if I redo this page. Hooray! Title is correct. Ulcer, they're hurting still. Alright, I'm hoping we get some people joining in because so far we've got 0 people. This is the right one, isn't it? Yes. Okay, we are linked to the right one. I need to grab a few bits as well to showcase. Also, I need to actually test this out. Let's do this now. Oh, God. Blue one's quite nice. Without the light. With the lights. I think I might have to keep it with that. You can see me this time. Look at that. Brilliant. Right. Okay. A couple of things to showcase later. I'm really hoping people show up. Otherwise, this is going to be a shit stream. Willy bum. Hello, Glasgow Brick Subway. Thank you for tuning in. Someone actually made it this time. I come out of hiatus for the first time in a few months. And it seems everyone's moved on. Oh, dearie dear. This is weird now. I have models to showcase. I don't know where to put them. I'll tell you what, let's put them on the floor. That'll have to do. Oh. Pieces falling off. Is not good. You get the honor of me viewing your stream while I fight in the bath. Thank you. A very unique honor for tonight. Is it normally you streaming yourself fighting in the bath? Something about OnlyFans? Oh, look at this. Just the light. Bloody hell, that's bright. I can, but I charge a lot. Ow. How's car hunting? Car hunting is going very interesting. So, there's a dealership about 5 minutes away from me, a 5-minute drive, 10-minute walk. And hunting online has been awful. It's proven to be just unreliable. I don't know I'm looking in every place I can, looking at the budget, and it's just it's not going well. But the dealership that I'm looking at in particular is, again, I get a bus to work and back home. This is a bus stop before the one I normally get off. I kind of recognize that. I got out at the stop where the dealership is. Had a look at some of the cars. I thought, okay, this is some pretty good stuff. It's quite affordable. I know what I can afford. I know what will be good. And I'm going up tomorrow. Me and Dad are going to go up tomorrow and have a look at some of the cars that I've been able to find. Some of the dealership I'm able to find on Auto Trader. I had a look at all the cars, and there's a few I've found that I am quite fond of. And again, tomorrow we're going to have a look at. It's a ping noise. I'm going to get rid of that. There we go. So yeah, tomorrow morning we're going to have a look at some of the cars that are there. Hopefully, again, as I mentioned in the group chat, if everything goes well, I very well could be driving my first car tomorrow, and I'm really excited about that. It's pretty good. I've had a look at I've gone on, compared the market. I've done some number crunching. I've typed in some details, etc. I've got some numbers. We know what we're dealing with. We got a couple of screenshots, and I am as eager as ever to get myself my first car. Oh, pardon me. But yes, it's it's going to be really good because I can finally join you at LEGO shows. Glasgow Brick Subway will have a Bristolian visitor. Oh boy. I've experienced the weirdest thing ever. The weirdest thing ever? What's that? Well, what do you describe as the weirdest experience ever? That's a dodgy question. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really hoping tomorrow is going to be the day I get my first car. Because driving a car for the first time without someone sat next to you. Oh god, yeah, of course. I've been driving. I've had driving lessons for 2 years, and there's always been someone next to me guiding me. And there's like you said, the first time where I'll be driving on my own. I'm pretty sure Dad will want to have me driving to a pub in the evening so he can get absolutely smashed, and I can drive him home completely sober and and not drunk. It'll be very interesting. The girlfriend, of course, wants to be able to go to places. I could do car boot sales as well. I got loads of junk and other stuff I want to sell. I can't sell them online because nobody's giving them any attention. So car boot sales are now possible as well. More ways to make money. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be pretty good. And yeah, it's the Lego shows, if anything, that I'm looking forward to the most because I want to be able to take part in a lot of the stuff that the clubs I'm in do, but I've been reliant on provided transport for Gertlug and just flat out not able to make it with the LUKR because we're spread across the country. Now, it's possible to do both on my own whenever I want. It's going to be good. Oh, baby. Still hoping for a few more people to join in. That's weird. Hang on. So on my screen, let me just do a quick experiment. So on my actual streaming screen, I look nice and clear, but on the replay, so let me lean, but how far? Oh, live. Here we go. That's better. Okay, I was gonna say the replay was. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine because with what the screen looks like now, that's fine. But the replay I had open was like 10 minutes behind, so I caught the replay up to date, and we are all good to carry on. Yeah, is that cool? The LNU, and I'll start off with your northern and your southern. It's, well, I say that, but yeah. How many more? That reminds me, I've got my custom printed brick to get on with as well. I've designed one. I just need to get that sent off to be printed. My LUKR, LUKE brick. That's going to be something you'll see at the next Members Weekend, and I can make it to Members Weekend! I had to miss out last year, which is a real shame because, again, just transport. This time I will be able to bring some stuff with me. It's going to be great fun. I really want to get my full Coronation Scots running on the Northern layout. The Northern layout looks incredible. It's so big, so much track. You can get so much running. And a full 12-coach express with a matching streamlined locomotive. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Sorry, again, I got an ulcer right there. And it's like, I feel like it's in the second half of its cycle where I can feel it's bumpy in such a way where it's starting to go down, but it's still super sensitive. It's so painful. I hate it. I haven't checked Flickr for a few days. Just before we carry on. Oh, yeah. Right, that's all done. Right. What have I been up to recently? Let me show you some things I've bought. Did you watch the Fallout TV show? I don't have Amazon Prime, but I really want to watch it. Is it out yet? Prime Fallout. Oh, it came out today. 8.7 out of 10 on IMDb. 9% like rate. Okay. I don't recognize any of the cast. The only cast member I recognize, I know the name of, I recognize the name and the face of Walter Goggins. I don't recognize any of the other ones. Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of films or TV, so that makes sense. What's he starred in? He's Invincible? Oh. Such a good... Invisible Season 2, I've seen that. Now, that's a damn good show. I hope you like it more than I did. I wasn't impressed. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll need to look into getting Amazon Prime to be able to actually watch the show. I don't want to get it just for the sakes of watching the show then unsubscribing, and because that's faff, I can't be asked. I'll wait for clips on YouTube if anything, because people will re-upload it. Oh, okay. Let's focus on some Lego stuff. Use a free trial. Yeah, I might have used mine. I'll look into it. So, let's talk Lego, shall we? So, whilst I have been away from YouTube and away from uploading, I have still been doing plenty of building. Lots of reorganizing things and other sortings just to be able to get some more stuff done. Now, I need to actually check something. What that February show? Yeah, it's a little over 2 months ago now. All the cars all the ones are there before the race cars. Yeah, so that's okay, that's fine. I can get that correct. So I've made a lot of street racers, and they are, I'll tell you what, let's start off with them because they're going to get scrapped. Well, not scrapped, it's going to be more rebuilt. So just looking at my eyes. Very reflective in this light. So I found this light when I was digging out a load of stuff in storage in this area, the same space where the Nerf blasters were, just digging up more stuff, and I found this. If anything, it was a Christmas gift, and I don't remember which year. Probably not last year, but the year prior. And it's exactly what I need to make myself more visible during these live streams. Brilliant stuff. And it already is a huge improvement. I just need to get another microphone and I'm golden. So, back to Lego. I have made a few cars over the past many months, street racer cars, but I'm moving into race cars and I'm having a great time. There's so much story stuff that needs to be written because Street Racers Chapter 1 has all been uploaded. All the profiles are up. It's one of the best things I've ever made on YouTube. So, Season 2 is going to be written. Season 3 is going to be written. And, well, Chapters 2 and 3 are going to be written. Chapter 4 is all about race cars. Now, they're all about race cars because I made the race cars last, basically. And if I can make sure... I don't want to grab them all at once because they're all going to fall off. Now, I'm pretty sure one of these got featured in the vlog I did for the February show over 2 months ago. But what I want to do is I want to showcase these now for you in case we miss the chance to be able to see these again. So, first of all, I've been playing with the color of magenta. You can actually... How do I do this? Hang on. That'll have to do. Yeah, if I do this way, there we go. So my mouth is closer than the microphone. But yeah, I've been playing with the color of magenta. I don't have that many bricks. And the combination of magenta and teal, I think looks pretty good. The sort of transparent magenta window piece comes from the Friends Mansion sets for like 170 quid. I was going to buy the parts for the car or find someone who bought the set and just sold the car, but I thought may as well just get a couple of pieces that are from that car in the set. I was able to get the pieces and it's nice and dandy. I need to do this still because yeah, here we go. But yeah, it's a nice color combination. It's actually a more relaxed design. It's just using two colors I haven't done much with. But there is a particular race car I want to make that uses yellow, white, and in turn some magenta. It is one of the Tiny Turbos cars from 2005, maybe. I don't have the sticker pieces on me. They're back over there. I can grab that in a moment. But it looks like such a brilliant thing to actually want to make. I think there's another race car that I've made that I'm actually going to rebuild for other parts. I'll think on it. But yeah, that's something I'm going to make. So yeah, I'm going to be using the magenta pieces from that car. I bought the Audi. Hang on, it's back this way. There we go. So I bought the Audi Quattro set, and I thought, you know what, a street racer in yellow and white could be a good idea. And this is a fairly nice car. But again, I'm going to be rebuilding this for a particular race car that I'm very keen to make. It's going to be pretty good. I'm actually really excited for this one. Oh, good Lord, where did that come from? Beg your pardon, folks. That's on the internet forever. I'll tell you what, there have been problems with me recently. I think I'm falling apart, you know. My apologies, folks. I didn't realize that was going to be that loud. Oh, I thought I could get away with it. Anyways, car number 3. Let me try and stay this side this time. Yeah, that feels better, like on the screen. I don't want to make sure you can hear me. So I saw the new Spider-Man car that came out at the start of the year, and I thought, I want to make something with that because it's another car set. Why not? This is not the way to go about it. I mean, it's not exactly good. This makes the good cars look good. You can't have good without bad. So, yeah, I'm going to use this for another particular car set. I might even just... well... I don't know. There's, this is going to get scrapped. This is actually going to get scrapped. It's not so much rebuilt. It's going to get scrapped. The magenta one is getting scrapped as well. This is... Yeah, I'm not happy with this. It's, bit of a shame. I might be able to use, some of the red parts for another race car. I have to think on it. I would like to be able to just use more colors. That'd be good. Oh, parts came off. There we go. Now, the last one of the 4 cars is probably my favorite. This lovely thing, using that blue. Is it a McLaren set? I can't remember. It's a blue Speed Champions car. I want to say it's a McLaren. You'll probably recognize it with the details there on the back, using transparent red axe pieces for the rear lights. But it looks really nice to me. I think this is an excellent model. It's definitely one of my better ones. I am also going to be recoloring this. Maybe not so much. I want to try and keep as much of this shape as I can. Might play with the hood a little bit, like make that not look like that. And yeah, this is definitely going to be a blue and a lime green race car for one of the one of the sponsor stickers I've got here, which is going to be very exciting. So yes, this is again, I'm really happy with this particular car. Quite like it. No, hang on. Is that who I think it is? Yes, it is. Hang on. There we go. There you go, Glasgow Brick Subway. You can have a taste of your own medicine. There we go. Hello, user Sammy. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for tuning in. Behave, Miller. Yes, that is who you think it is. Okay, then. So, those are... I'll tell you what, let's have a bit more fun. Let me grab the other ones I've made. I can't really grab that because it doesn't quite fit. Okay, so I've got with me the stickers for the white, yellow, and magenta race car I want to make. Oh boy, Sammy, this is your very first interaction with one Chris Miller, the infamous man from Glasgow Live. It's oh boy, brace yourself. I mean, both of you. Anyways, yes. So the plan is for. Can I grab those two? Yeah, let's go with that. I can put the parts back in afterwards. So, using parts from these 2 models. Hang on, this way. That's it. From these 2 models will be a race car from the same styling as the Tiny Turbo race car sets that had need to hold these stickers in a weird way. These stickers. Oh, my camera's so bloody blurry. God damn it. It's. Can you recognize this? It's the number. There we go. Number 38. It's got some splashings of like pink, like a shade of pink. It's like the closest. It's very close, if not a match to Lego's magenta. It might even be the same color palette after all. But yes, I think I can put something together that looks absolutely amazing. Yes, you can still make your suggestion for a race car. A broken one does not count. Let's get those two down there. So let's start off with this one. So this is one of the cars that I made. It was a street racer that got turned into a race car. And frankly, this is one of the best. Where's my brush? It's a bit dusty. By the way, since you're here, Cody Rhodes is the new WWE champion. Never mind Hulk Hogan, because we're doing this in the group chat right now. Hulk Hogan had a pretty good run, but Cody Rhodes is the new face of wrestling. Okay? That's all you need to know. Do your research in your own time, but the world revolves around Cody Rhodes now. Anyways. Oh, it's the other way around. That's it. Race car. Ah, yes. This came together really nicely. So this is fascinating because this is what inspired the models I'm going to be making over the next couple of weeks. So there was a city-themed race car and truck carrier set that came out at the start of the year. I bought two of those and made a larger version. So that was in the February 3rd Lego Show vlog, so you can actually go and see that. So I'm going to be making more... Oh, pardon me. I'm going to be making more race cars and lorry carriers to go with them. And it's fascinating because I'm finding enough parts with... It's more so stickers than prints, but I'm finding enough sticker pieces to justify a full build because it's a sponsorship. So for this one, the sponsor, you can barely see it because the camera is so bloody fuzzy, but it says Airborne or Airborne spoilers on there, but Airborne. There's enough sticker pieces. Well, I mean, it's only, you got one on the hood, one on the back, and one on the spoiler itself. You know, fitting, yeah, Airborne spoilers. But yes, this is one of the race cars I've made with some more sponsor stickers on, even on the race driver, the driver's suit itself. You can't see it because, again, bloody blurry camera. But you can see where the red and the whites kind of stop. There is text that says Airborne. And of course, you can see the logo where my thumb is. It all matches. It all lines up and it all works. So I'm making... so I got three at the moment. The New Year's race car set from the City line. I've got an Octane one because, of course, we need an Octane one. Let me grab the Octane race car as well because I've shown that off, but it has had a bit of an upgrade since its initial showcase. Let's get rid of that. So the upgrade in question, it's just an upgrade in the wheels. There we go. An endurance style car again. Previously, the wheels on this model were the smaller wheels that you would see on city sets. Again, think about the ones that were used in the set I keep mentioning, that sort of size, the small ones. These are Speed Champions wheels. So it's a tad bigger, a tad longer. Well, it's not longer. So it's one plate taller. It can accommodate proper wheels now. And of course, the wheels have these printed pieces, which look excellent. The driver, of course, has a matching suit. There's my brush. There we go, just a bit dusty. It just looks really cool to see so many, like, I'm going to have so many of these. It's going to be, look at that, I love it, I love it. I'm having a great time away from railway buildings, let me tell you. I don't want to get up anymore. Let me just roll that over there. Okay. Oh, good lord, oops. I just kicked my drink over. Yes, let me try that for the next one. Let me get rid of that tab. You should make a racer based on the Ford Supervan 3. All right, it's time to look up Van 3. Nah, that's interesting. I don't know if I'll do that, but that is definitely a thing. RK315, thank you very much for tuning in. How are you doing? We're currently looking at race cars and stickers and sponsors. It's brilliant. And you can actually see me. I need to make sure my drink doesn't volcano itself. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Right. Yes, I had the drink there because the ulcer is there. It actually hurts when I drink. What's frustrating is I had that one. Now I've got this one. And now there's a spot on the side of my tongue. Can never win. Right. Let's talk about these sponsor sticker pieces because the first one to showcase it. Well, again, I got all those ones. With all the ones next, I want to make one for. I can never decide which side I'm going to do this on. Need to be consistent. We have a pretty cool muscle car / stock car. I can't do that. The light's too bright. God damn it! There's no medium gray. Can I actually hang on? Can I? I can make it a bit dimmer. Oh my god! You can see. Oh my god! Right. I've been playing with this for about 10 minutes before the stream went live. I can. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my god. Okay, you can see that much better. You can actually see it as well. That's brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. So, Vita Rush is the next one. Let me grab the other car. Hang on. Yeah, let me grab the other one. Let's have that back. So to show that off a bit better, so yeah, you can see, well, kind of, Airborne Spoilers is where it's written on the spoiler on the hood. And the yellow piece there, it just says Airborne. But yes, that is one of the new race cars made. This was a modification. This used to be a street racer. Now it's a proper race car after modification. And that particular car is what inspired everything I'm doing at the moment. So where were we? Back to this side. That's it. Oh, pardon me. So yes, let's start this again. We have, I like to see this as a stock car, like from NASCAR. It's a yellow, not yellow, orange, black and white design. It was originally under a different sponsor sticker, but thankfully it lined up in a way where it works for another one. So as you can see there on the hood, once again, it's a bit difficult to see. It's called Vita Rush. So try and grab on the minifigures. I can't show this off too well because again it's so tiny. Well, showing off the minifigure doesn't exactly help because the text is tiny, but it's like an orange drink sort of thing. Like similar, I picture Vita Rush as the Lego Worlds version of like Red Bull, for example. So this bag here has some more Vita Rush stickers in it. And of course, another driver to... So we got one driver for the car, and we need another for the lorry. So yeah, we should be able to make something pretty good using all of these. Fun stuff indeed. So before this car had a bunch of Vita Rush stickers, it had some Team Extreme stickers. And it was pretty cool. And thankfully, there's plenty of more parts out there with Extreme stickers on them. So I can now make, as I get all these other parts out. I need to blow my nose. There we go, that's the right way up. Some extreme race car. Number 46 is consistent with the number 46, which is so good. Because I was able to find some more parts on Brickling when I was doing some orders. And again, just more. I've got a couple more. I've got one more order on the way. I've made 2 orders, but I placed that. Well, it was shipped nearly 3 weeks ago. That's lost to the void now. Royal Mail has failed again. But yes, this is going to be one of the next ones. I'm not too sure what color scheme to do it in because there's some white, there's some black, and there's some orange. And I don't want to mimic this car. So yeah, we're gonna have to play around with that a little bit. There's also these bricks here. Because there's a few red parts, I might try red. Because again, we got extreme this piece here. I mean, it's a little standout-ish, but it still can do something. I'm gonna give it a try. And of course, we have our Team Extreme minifigure. There is another minifigure in the next order that's supposed to be on its way. Annoyingly, well, on Bricklink it said it is still in paid status. I'm hoping it arrives tomorrow, and the seller just hasn't updated the store yet. But yeah, this is the next one. It's going to be really fun. I might play with some orange parts more. I'll have to decide on what I want to do. I mean, orange and red will be a good combo idea. I've got orange and red for another race car. I've just realized. Bugger. Yeah, okay. There's plenty of thinking for me to do because I need to make sure there's no color clashes. With the Vita Rush, I actually got the parts behind me. I can show you that. With the Vita Rush one, I have... Oh, go on. Yeah. From one of the stunt sets. By pure chance, one of the Bricklink sellers I was buying from had the sticker sheets for one of these stunt sets, and it has Vita Rush stunts on it. Now, on these parts I just showed you, it says Vita Rush Racing on a couple of parts. This says Vita Rush Stunts. A bit of a clash, I know, but there's some orange in there. I can make it work. The lime green is quite nice as a different color option, but it all has Vita Rush on it, and that's what I want. So I'm going to have some fun with that. It's going to be really cool. Oh, yes, indeed. Right, put those... Let me get those out of the way because I'm going to put that on the top. Without falling over. Let's get the cars out of the way. Let me move those sticker bags too. Just chuck those over there. Let's have a quick catch-up chat. A fancy new professional setup? Not really. It's the same setup as it was previously. Same god-awful microphone. But I found a light. I'm guessing it was a Christmas gift from a few years ago because I only discovered it a couple of weeks ago. Oh, yeah. It makes, again, like you said, it looks so much better. It really does. GBS says, do you have a scale or standard you use to make your cars? Not really. If anything, I just go by the Speed Champion size from the sets. There will often be between 6 and 8 studs between the mudguards. That's my guide, basically. And that's the only real thing I can go by because I don't build to any scales because there's calculations to take part and, you know, how to choose a building method. It's not worth the faff for me. So I don't build to a scale, but I do have a standard, so to say. It doesn't go beyond a certain size, basically. Oh, 1 second, hang on. What the hell is going on with Messenger? Stupid bloody thing. Facebook is really shit sometimes, you know. Right. Where were we? Yes, back in the room. So, Another one that was more by chance, and one that is going to be what the so, hang on, let me actually go around, uncross my legs. There we go. Oh, yeah. So the plan I have for this car, which is why it's going to have some lime on it, is because I found some sticker parts that were consistent. Ooh, what? Go, let's go on the mouse mat. For the logo of... Oh, there we go. Turbo Oil. It's so blurry. Good lord. But yes, if I hold this one, it's a bit easier. So, Turbo Oil. I mean, this is the only sort of standout, sort of different logo sticker. But there is a... Well, at the same time, I say that. There's a dark green version, which looks nice. I can play around with some dark green for a bit of variety. And it also comes in blue. Oh my god. I can use that for the blue car. Make it look excellent. I am so keen for that. So I've got 2 left and 2 rights of these dark green pieces. More so just bought them for the sakes of the sticker. Because I don't know what else. I want to try and get some dark green in that car. That would be good. Then I might use some dark green on the lorry, more so. Yeah, that could definitely work that way. That'd be better. Right, so we've got those 2. I've got the 2 blue ones as well. There was only 1 long piece. Again, I think... Let me double check my brick... Ooh, whoops. So I got a bricklink order on the way. Let me get that up so I can see how many I am expecting, because there's quite a few parts in this order. So there's the extreme, other branded ones. I can play around. So 1 more turbo oil, oil. It's just that. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, never mind. So I've already got in front of me now. I've got 6 of these. So I should be able to dot these around the car and the carrier without any issue. I've got 1 more of these in the bricklink order as well on the way. So that is going to be... That'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting to try out. And the last one. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I call it, again, the City Set one, I call it Jackson Storm because the car was inspired by Jackson. So I've got Jackson Storm, I've got Octane, I've got Airborne, I've got... So that's 3. I've got Vita Rush, that'll be next. Team Extreme, Turbo Oil, and now number 7, my 7th race car carrier. I didn't think I'd have this many. Wow, okay. So it's such a weird one because realizing what it actually says, it's a bit awkward. It is... Oh, you can't see that because the sticker is too shiny. But that says Nutty Rez. Nutyrez. It's the shiny one. I think... Hang on, they grab one of the tiles. I'm pretty sure we all recognize this piece, right? Yeah, this is a piece that if you had a tiny turbo set, you probably had one of these. Yeah, it was pretty cool. So I've got loads just in here. I mean, it's loads of the same piece, really. And that's going to become its own race car and carrier as well. Now, what I'm going to quickly do, which I probably should have brought 1 more car over. Where is it? Here we are. So the last car modification from a car I've already done a showcase for. It's this one. So this is a car model that has its own profile. And in my mind, in the back of my mind, I don't really want to mod this because it's out there, but at the same time, I hate this model. So I like the idea of using some light grey, some silver, and some whites for this Nutty Rose sponsor car, and giving this a full rebirth rebuild, because again, it's shit. Look at this. It's awful. With everything else I've built, this is down there with this car as, again, this way. These are the two worst cars I've made, in my opinion, because I want to rebuild both of these. So, yeah, it's going to be rebuilt into a race car. I've got loads of street racers anyway, so I'm all good to go. But for race cars, it's going to be given one hell of an overhaul. I could still try and use this piece, which is an excellent piece. Oh, pardon me. And yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Turn it into something way better. So that's down there. It's going to be fun to make the race cars too, because having built so many street racers, again, there was a time where I was going to build loads more. But there was when the March 1st Speed Champions released, I was going to get one of each set, but I kind of had a moment of, oh, I really don't need to build this many. So I got the Dark Horse and the Audi e-tron. They're still technically built up. That's a point, actually, because there's another car I'm going to build. There's another two, even, which is behind me. Ugh. Come on. So I've got this car set. It's actually a really nice set, but I'm going to use this to make it its own race car, its own little rally car. It'll be interesting to, well, I do have an orange and yellow race car built up, and I might just use that with inclusions of this to turn it into something, because I mean, I've built another rally car. It's turned out all right. My only issue is it's the color combinations, the color bleeds, you know? I'll think on it. It might end up going that way, but this is going to be built into a custom car in time. And the other one is from a 2-pack. So this is a yellow and dark blue Octane race car. Again, from a City Set 2-pack. And I really liked how that car looked. And I liked the color combination idea too. Some dark blue with some yellow. I don't think I've done that color combo yet with any of my other cars. Get some white in there to match the suit of the driver. We got something good on the way. And I bought the Speed Champions Dark Horse. That is going to be some good parts for this particular car as well. So that's on the to build list as well. It's pretty good. Oh, yeah. It's all going well. So yes, there's still loads I want to build. It's all taking good time. But train stuff is soon coming back on the menu. So Brick Express, hosted by Gertz Lug, is officially underway again. It's going to be taking place at Avon Valley Railway, as it always has done, on June 1st and June 2nd this year. I have a plan to build a layout with two club mates as a little collaboration, and it's going to be Sodor themed. Now, the idea of it being Sodor themed is more so we got loads of Thomas characters between us three members who want to do this, and we are going to. It's more so we want to be able to make a layout that has some Sodor inspiration. Pardon me. But, let's interest some Thomas for once. We don't really get to do that too much. And yes, it gets a lot of attention at shows, and we're hosting at a railway, so let's go all in for it. Why not? And the other thing is, with the layout, I am basically supplying the layout for this show. which is perfectly okay because we have a plan in place. However, the plan I want to make, so the idea, and let me restart this. The layouts, we've got the layout here. I need to scooch over a little bit. There we go. Bash my head against the bloody wall again. So we've got the layout here, rectangular. So it's 4 lengthways tables, okay? The outer tables are going to be the corner sections. So that's 3 base plates by 7 base plates. We have 2 3x6 base plate straight sections on the top and the bottom, and we have a 1x6 base plate strip in the middle, yet to be decided with what we're going to do with that. My plan for my straight section, where I've got that one straight section to make something, and the upper straight section of the layout is going to be built by one of the other club mates. The third club mate that's going to be partaking in this is an international member. He's from the Netherlands. I actually had him on my Brick Railway Builders podcast. CMH Bricks himself is going to be joining us. It's going to be very exciting. And the plan is, so finally to get back to this point, the plan with the layouts for me, for my section at least, was to have a tunnel of sorts, like a rock wall tunnel, with the narrow gauge layout on top of it. I cannot wait to try that because I know how I want it to look. At long last, I can get on and build it. The problem is, there are a lot of parts I am waiting for, so to say. A certain order is on its way, but I don't know when it's going to get here. And if it doesn't arrive before Brick Express, I'm going to have to make something else to fill that space. I'd essentially need a backup plan. And I do have one in mind. I could make just a simple fiddle yard. Well, it's not really a fiddle yard. It's like I can use the sidings I've got to store some engines and have a couple of extra bits on there. So it's going to be very weird to see what happens because the uncertainty of it is what I don't like. I know what I want to build, but I might not get the choice. The corners are going to be like the simplest things ever. I can rebuild the corners and it's going to be completely fine. I can include the double crossover because that's a lot of fun. I can add the what do you call it? Bloody hell. The sidings as, again, that's like the double crossover and the sidings for storage of the extra engines, etc. Can be the backup unit, backup segment, rather. The concern as well is the secondary concern is whether the other club mates, Kumata, who I've also had on the podcast. So it's going to be me, CMH Bricks, and Kumata who are going to be doing this mini collaboration. It's a one-off collaboration, basically, for this show. Because it's being held at a railway, we thought, yeah, let's do this. Why not? So he is also uncertain if he can build anything. He has a wonderful display of Tidmouth sheds, but the vast majority of his resources have gone to that. Now, we cannot incorporate that in our layouts because it's built higher than base plate level, like the layout standard. And it's such a lovely shed, but it cannot fit with our layout plan. Whilst I would be building the majority of the layout, we have all agreed on the plan. So it's a bit, So it's okay, though, because, again, the show is June 1st and 2nd. I've got loads of time to get building. I will probably spend most of the time on the layouts in the week leading up to the show itself. And I want to get all these cars built first. I'm not going to do any recording for them because I'm still not quite ready for that yet. I'm going to be spending more time on hiatus. I'll probably do some more live streams every now and then to get back into the flow of things. But I want to get all these cars made first. Then I can probably dig into the layouts because there's so many car projects I want to make first and foremost. These are my new priority. I don't need to make a layout yet. That's another huge project, which means I have to pack all of this away, then get the layout boxes out again. It's a lot. It's so much, and I'm not ready to tackle that. So once the cars are all done, once the race car carrier lorries are all done, once I am certain that is all finished, then we can get back to the world of railways. It's going to be brilliant. So before we go, I'm going to end this live stream a little bit early, but before I go, I wanted to showcase a little extra something I have constructed here. So with all of the sticker pieces I've been buying on Bricklink, I've made, hang on, do this side, there we go. I've made a little menu board on a base plate to have all the pieces. Initially, I was going to put these on in plastic bags, but I wanted to see all of the parts. So I've got this, again, on a base plate like this so I can have access to everything. So many sticker pieces, and it looks spectacular. I love this. I have, in fact, gone through all the race cars I've made so far, and I've applied as many sticker pieces to them as possible. So they look more like race cars. It's brilliant. I've got a second piece here which uses traditional bricks. So you can see, like here, for example, where all the bricks are, I have some brackets to have them upright. And any matching bricks, like you see the slip brick here, there's a tile there. It all lines up together. So even though I've got proper bricks to go with other sticker pieces, they're all together as they should be, in the same way you just saw with the tiles base plate. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty good. I am very pleased with this. It's very exciting for me. Yeah, it's going to be great fun doing all this. So that is the last thing to showcase. If you have any questions for me before I sign off, now is your chance to ask me. We have a few more minutes before I decide to leave, so get your questions in now if you have any. I need to make sure these don't fall off as well. There we go. That's not going to fall. Okay, we're good. Bricklink orders. I really hope that that's going to be here for a while. God damn it. Then again, let me check that other one because it was only. There were some extreme Team Extreme pieces on there as well. Team Extreme, Turbo Oil. Quite a few Team Extreme ones, so that'll have to be built last, if anything. There is a Vita Rush sticker on there. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I can live with that. That's all right. Nothing too redonkulous. The replay for the stream is slow as all hell. Let me leave that. Oh, boy. Okay. We have one last drink before we part ways. Cars outside, loud as ever. Don't worry, when I get my car, that will not be me. Oh, my box is over there. Missed. Oh, right. I think after the stream, the first thing to do is to scrap down the blue and red car. Yeah, there's 2 cars to scrap down. Yeah, I think we go from there. What do I make next? Probably the turbo oil, because that's going to be interesting. Yeah, we'll try and do that. Okay, folks, we have been streaming for just under an hour. By the time we actually sign off, it will be an hour. Yes, we are back to live streaming, very maybe. And it's been nice to be able to do this again. What frustrates me about this, and just to be honest for a moment, is the fact that I've got to get my audience's attention again. When it comes to doing live streams, sometimes it'll be really good where I get lots of people tuning in. And there's other streams like this where again, maximum concurrent viewers 3. Understandable because, again, I have been on a hiatus from uploading. But, yeah, we got some work to do. We need to build ourselves back up. I'm still doing a lot of hobbying fun. There is still a lot I'm doing in terms of preparation for videos again. I will need to actually get on and record and upload to build the audiences back for live streams. And that's still an age away, which is frustrating. What's more frustrating is the train layout when I make it for Brick Express. It's going to get rebuilt again. If I build it in such a way that I think I'm going to do it, I should be able to reuse most of it. Alter the corner so it's not as long, so I can get it out on here. But yeah, it's should be good. Should be good. Okay, that is going to do for now. Lots of Lego stuff. I'll still post every now and then on social media because that's still good to be able to do. Let me have a quick play around with this. That's not what I wanted to do. Keep it dark. What's the color? That's the color option. What do we have? We've got like a yellow, like an orangey yellow. That's blue, like a whitish blue. Back to the green. Yeah, it's just those three colors. I don't know. I don't like warm white. I mean, with the light bulbs I've got, they're cool daylight, which is similar to this. So that would be what I'd go for, if anything. That's the lowest light option. Okay, let's do that then. Going forward, let's do that because the brightest... Oh, God. That's not bad, but Jesus, my eyes. That's actually hurting a little bit. Okay. Let's sign off now, shall we? It has been a pleasure to do these live streams. That's actually too bright still. Let me hang on. There we go. There we go. So it has been a pleasure to do this live stream. Nice to be able to see everyone again. Thank you to those who tuned in. Thank you to those who are watching the VOD. A bit of a chaotic start because I forgot to plug my microphone in. Then I had to end the stream a minute in. Then redo the live stream, which is what we're doing now. Lots of Lego stuff is being built. I'm having a lot of fun. There's so much ready to record. It's just a matter of time to actually get on and record it. That's the only thing. It's probably going to be after Brick Express from the 1st and 2nd of June. But I like to think of it as that show will be, from that point onwards, will be the return to regular uploads. If I can do what I hope I'm going to do. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. And keep an eye out on Discord for notifications for another future live stream. Until then, I shall see you all in the future. Ever onwards, folks. Take care. Bye-bye.